Skills Gap Project was a follow-on to the Harvard Business School's Competitiveness Initiative. We heard a presentation here in New York, decided that we should mount an effort in New York to see if we could build a model about closing the skills gap here, and that's what we've done.
The Harvard Business School Alumni Association of New York City came to the City University of New York and said, we want to make a difference in New York City. We want to close the skills gap. And we raised our hand and said, we want to work with you.
We think this is an important type of thing to do on behalf of Harvard Business School while we're serving the community at the same time.
The Skills Gap Project has been amazingly impactful at LaGuardia. We have changed our way of thinking about how to make an impact on getting students the kind of skills they need by starting first with employers.
It turns out that there are several 100,000 hard-to-fill jobs, middle skills jobs in New York, and coincidentally there are roughly as many people that don't have the skills to get those kinds of jobs and can't find jobs themselves. So what we're doing is trying to find a way to bridge that gap. And we're playing a network integrator function where we bring employers to, in this case, LaGuardia Community College, and see if we can't get them talking to each other to define what needs to be done to get people in those jobs.
We also have taken this model and moved it to some city public funding. We have taken this model and other health systems have come, very large healthcare systems have come and said, we see what you're doing in this healthcare system, we want to do it someplace else. So in every way, the Skills Gap Project has really moved the college forward to be a much more important player in the New York City ecosystem of closing that skills gap.
So far, we have chosen to focus on placing tech-oriented people into early-stage companies and other folks into medical centers with the skill training that's required to do those jobs. We decided we needed to run pilots to prove the model. And at this point, we have 2 pilots going on. And we've reached a point where we have demonstrated that the model actually works. So now we're prepared to start thinking about expanding both within the existing sectors and in other sectors. And what we're looking for are people to help us expand our activities both within the tech and healthcare sectors and then on to other sectors in the community.